Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Lynn. I'm Pretty Papercraft 67. Welcome back to my channel. I just thought I would jump on this afternoon and just show you a project that I'm working on. It's an ephemera bundle and it is primarily for the Etsy shop. I was lucky enough to get my hands on this beautiful paper line by Stamperia, Roses and Laces. It's very shabby chic style roses, a lot of wood grain text, laces, and these are great in the respect that they have a lot of cut apart pages in the Semperia paper lines as well. So I just wanted to show you what I've been doing, and I thought that we might do a little bit of a craft with me with this paper line throughout the week. Because it is such a shabby chic type of paper line, I thought I would do my ephemera very shabby chic. Now I've made all these pieces from just book pages. I use my glue book, and when my pages get really tacky, I just put them away and then come back to them and make a lot of my ephemera with them. And they do create a nice sturdy base for your ephemera pieces. So I have backed these two tags onto some coffee dye paper. And I've just done a lot of layering. I've got lots of laces and netting. There's some cotton fabric. I've gone through my Tim Holtz layering cards and I've picked a few of those. I've got some music paper in there, some machine stitching. And then I have this gorgeous rice paper sheet that has a lot of these beautiful roses on them. So I thought that I would do a big layer and create that real shabby chic effect. So in this bundle that I'm creating at the moment, there will be the two large tags like this. They're a good size tag. They measure, say, about 15.5 centimeters long, and they're almost 8.5 wide. So there'll be the two of those in the bundle. Then I was working on the diagonal fold pockets. I've got a left facing and a right facing. These ones I've used again, background papers from the paper, Roses and Laces Stamperia paper pad. In this particular paper pad, you get some cut aparts, and there's some clock faces, there's some numbers, there's keys, locks, all types of things. So I've just teamed all those up, and I've just made like this layered fabric layer. I've got some lace netting and some really lovely vintage lace, and then a piece of cotton material that's been coffee dyed, and I've just made a ruffle, and I've just teamed it up. I've just sewn a little cluster of buttons there, and I've got a bulb pin, and I thought it's really sweet. This paper pad has a lot of home references, so I thought, well, that looked really, really pretty. I've done exactly the same on the second, on the left hand facing with the button cluster and the fabric stack, and I've just created the ruffle. I've used one of the cut apart from the paper line. There's a page of these small tags, so I've just teamed one of those in there, and I've just put a little key. I've just tied a little key, and those two have been backed onto the the music paper. So there'll be the two of those, and I'm just going to insert a couple of plainer tags into the pockets there, so you've got your pocket in there. What else have I done? I did a journaling card and just backed that onto some coffee dye. And yeah, again, I've just used a lot of laces because of the shabby chic feel of this paper. This is it's like a wood grain with a text background, and I've just again teamed up one of the labels from the kit, and I've put in some lace netting, and there was some pink satin, and I've just attached it with a gold brad on that one. And then there's a challenge going at the moment over at Nat Williams' Facebook page, Paper Possibilities Crazy Crafters, and the challenge was to use greeting cards or blank bases of greeting cards to make ephemera for our junk journals. Unfortunately, I didn't have any blank card bases left, but I have got quite an amount of decorated greeting cards that I've made over time. So this one, I haven't quite finished it yet. I just thought I would make it into a side tuck. Yeah, I just basically cut off so much of the greeting card, lined the back with some paper and put a paper, like a little paper frill there. And I had done some watercolour there and had put the wooden butterfly on there. So I just put the word adore. And again, I just made a little cluster of fabrics and papers, and I'll just stick that there, and I'll machine stitch around the edges of that. And they look really nice. Just put into the pages in your journal, and you can stick it in a way so that you'll have a pocket there, and you can also keep it as a pocket there at the back. So they're really handy to have in your ephemera pile. And I just thought, well, the pieces that I have left to embellish, again, it's just your tag, but I thought I might make this one a pocket tag. So I'm thinking that looks nice, but I'm actually thinking I might overlay some vellum onto the top of that, just to really mute out that. And to, again, give it that old world shabby feel. And I might do the roses again, like we did on these tags here. I might just layer up and do some roses on that one. And then, yeah, do my cotton tie, and I'll machine stitch around that. So that's one left to do. And this one here I really like. I think we'll do a series of this on camera. This is a 2-pocket, or it could be a 3-pocket page insert, I suppose you'd call it. You could stick it down to a page in a journal, or you could put it into a pocket. So once it's all sewn together, you'll have your pocket here and your pocket here. And then if you're like me and you want to actually stick it to a page in your journal, then I would stick it down, and then you could still have a pocket at the back. So it could actually be a 3-pocket page embellishment type of thing. So I think what I'll do with this one, again, part of the Stamperia kit, you got this little home is where the heart is hanging piece, this circular piece. And I'm thinking I might just do exactly what we've done in these ones here with the button cluster. So I might just do an assortment of fabrics and layer it up and do a bit of a ruffle. And then I'll have this one sort of hanging off it like so. And I'll just do a nice little bundle of buttons, a little cluster of buttons here on the end here. And then I have still got one last journaling card to do that I haven't even started on yet. So I just thought I would jump on. I'm actually testing some new recording equipment. I wasn't having much luck with my camera, so I'm using this, and this is like a test, if you will, I suppose, just to see what the finished video looks like. So it's just a short video today. I think we might do some of these in a craft with me later on in the week. I might save them for then. And it'll be nice to see the finished bundle at the end. So thank you so much for joining me today and watching the video. And I look forward to seeing you again in the following few days to come. I hope you're getting some crafting time in. I hope everybody is well, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye bye.